My name is Emily, and I live in the bustling metropolis of New York. On a sunny weekend, while strolling through Central Park, I had a chance encounter with a handsome and charming artist named Alex. He had deep blue eyes and slightly messy brown hair, and the paintbrush in his hand seemed to possess a kind of magic, bringing the beautiful scenes around him to life on canvas. I was captivated by his talent, and approached him to strike up a conversation. We chatted eagerly, talking about art, life, and it felt as though we had found kindred spirits in each other. From then on we went on frequent dates, and our feelings for each other rapidly deepened. Alex would create exclusive paintings of me, and I was always beaming with happiness in those portraits. I thought I had found my soulmate, and my future was full of sweet promises. However, as is often the case, the beautiful times were fleeting. One day, Alex suddenly became unusually quiet and evasive when I asked him questions. Soon after, he disappeared without a word, leaving behind only a brief note saying he had to leave and that I should forget about him. I frantically searched for him, inquired everywhere about his whereabouts, but he had vanished without a trace, leaving me in endless pain and confusion, not understanding why he had been so heartless. Days turned into weeks, and I tried to move on from the heartbreak, throwing myself back into work and life. Then, by chance, I saw a familiar painting at an art exhibition. The unique style and brushwork were unmistakably Alex. I excitedly approached the exhibition manager to ask about the artist. The manager told me that the painting was created by a reclusive and mysterious artist, who never showed his face, and all his works were submitted through an agent. Unwilling to give up, I went through some effort and finally managed to contact the agent. Initially, the agent was reluctant to reveal much, but after much pleading, he finally told me that Alex was now living in a remote small town, leading an isolated life. Without hesitation, I embarked on a journey to find Alex. When I finally located him in the quiet town, I was shocked by what I saw. Alex had become gaunt, and his eyes were filled with pain and despair. When I pressed him for an explanation, he finally revealed the truth. It turned out that he had been diagnosed with a rare terminal illness and had little time left to live. He didn't want me to watch him slowly succumb to the disease, so he chose to leave me behind. I held him in my arms, tears streaming down my face, blaming him for being so foolish, for not facing this together with me. We spent a short but beautiful time together in that town, as if we were back to the days when we first met. But fate wasn't done with us yet. Alex's condition suddenly worsened, and despite my efforts to get him medical treatment, nothing could be done. On a quiet night, Alex closed his eyes forever in my arms. I was devastated, feeling like the entire world had collapsed. After taking care of Alex's affairs, I returned to New York. I thought life would gradually return to normal, but one day, I received a mysterious package. Inside was Alex's diary and several unfinished paintings. The diary chronicled each day after he left me, his longing and pain, and his inner struggle. The unfinished paintings seemed to tell the story of our love. I flipped through the diary, admiring the paintings, tears flowing constantly. Just then, the doorbell rang. I opened the door and saw a young man standing there, someone who resembled Alex very much. He looked at me, his eyes filled with complex emotions, and then slowly said, "Hello, I'm Alex, brother. There are some things I think you should know." His words sent a wave of unease through me. What shocking secret could this so-called brother of Alex bring? And how would I face the impact of the revelations that lay ahead? From this point on, would this unknown truth completely change the course of my life, leading me once again into endless confusion?